city tells us those speed humps cost $10,000 to $20,000. Well, tonight we're asking why they cost.
I hate rubber speed bumps.
And the cost of speed humps with costing tens of thousands of dollars. He wants to know.
I hate rubber speed bumps.
He wants to know why that price is so high.
I hate rubber speed bumps. That I cannot lie. It makes my car go flip flop. Then I wanna cry. Every time I step on the gas, I almost bust my ass. Can anybody tell me why we need so many in the city? We don't need rubber speed bumps. They only last for a year. What a waste of taxpayer money. But they don't really care. Asphalt bumps are better and last longer too. But the rubber speed bumps, they get the socket to you.
The asphalt speed bumps are considerably cheaper than the rubber ones, and they don't require maintenance. The television has told us how great speed bumps are, but let's look at some of the negative sides of speed bumps. Imagine riding in an avalanche when the nurse is getting ready to put an IV in your arm and all of a sudden, boop, speed bump. Not to mention the thousands spent in auto damage. Speed bumps cost taxpayers money, air pollution, affects your gas mileage, wearing out the brakes. It frustrates drivers, affects your property values. It divides communities and can cause pain for disabled people. But let's see how they justify the cost.
But the speed humps aren't cheap, coming in with a $14,000 price tag. District 7 Councilman Chris Medina says the cost includes labor and materials, and speed humps have to be heavy duty to stand up to heavy traffic.
In the past, they'd use asphalt. That had been the conventional speed hump. Now that they use, I believe now they use a more weather-resistant type of material. I believe that's why the costs have gone up a little bit more.
Okay, here's a picture of the weather-resistant material Mr. Medina was talking about. As you can see from the photos, they don't hold up very well.
I believe now they use a more weather-resistant type.
Maybe a year and a half, and they start to fall apart, which means you're going to have maintenance costs every year. It's a waste of taxpayers' money.
And it seems to me they seem to tear up quickly.
I still don't understand where the entire cost is coming from. It just seems like an exorbitant amount for what's going to be put there.
I agree, that is an exorbitant amount. It's just recycled rubber.
Says you just can't put a price on a child's safety.
Price is definitely a disadvantage. So how much do speed bumps cost?
Now, the city tells us those speed humps cost $10,000 to $20,000.
Well, you know, for $20,000, I think I should get these speed bumps. These are the type they have in Europe, the smart speed bumps. Whereas if you're going across it at the right speed, you don't feel a bump. It's only if you speed that you get the bump. And these seem a lot more durable. They use this new type of solution. They even use them in tennis shoes now. Whereas like, when you put your finger in there, there's no resistance. But if you try to go through there and hit it fast, you're gonna get resistance. This is what I should be getting for $20,000. Take a look at this sign. Recommended speed for the speed bump, 20 miles an hour. I guarantee you, you'll be going to the front end shop if you do that too many times. That's a deceptive sign. It should be 5 miles an hour. But if the speed limit is 30 miles an hour, how come we have to drop down to 20 miles an hour? Even 5 miles an hour? That would just delay traffic.
There are places I can see where it could be useful, but, you know, come on. It's all over the place. What's the point? Why are you doing this?
We're doing this for our safety. Under the plan Agenda 21, they promote traffic calming. This is where we can have a safer environment for pedestrians and the bicyclists.
Agenda 21 is the action plan to inventory and control all land, water, minerals, plants, animals, means of construction, education, energy, and information and human beings in the world. That's what this plan is about. Now,
under the Agenda 21 plan, they want to force us out of our cars, and they're promoting bicycles now. Bicycles are king, And they're also green, no carbon footprint.
Who doesn't want walkable, bikeable transit neighborhoods, you know? Sounds so great, but smart growth is the hardscape for your future poverty.
And they admit you're not going to have the money to have a car. You're going to be on a bike.
Now in this photo, notice how the bicycle lane is just as wide as the car lane. I mean, it's all about the bicycles. New York City is gradually transforming into the Agenda 21 plan, where they're using wide sidewalks, islands in the road, anything to impede traffic.
That's exactly right. This is about controlling populations, restricting ability to move freely. Restricting ability to move freely.
Now take a look at these structures in the middle of the road for bicycles. What they do is they make the lanes smaller to clog the traffic down. And it's also called a traffic calming device. This is all especially for bicycles. It's like cars won't be around soon. Oh, I take that back. Cars will probably still be around, but you won't be able to afford to drive it, not with gas at $5, $6, $7 a gallon.
Restricting ability to move freely.
Using traffic calming devices and speed bumps? Sir, could you tell me what you think about the speed bumps?
I think they keep recharging them on that, but they make more wear and tear on my cars. It's a mixed bag.
Could you tell me what you think about the speed bumps? Do you like all the new speed bumps that are coming in?
I absolutely hate the speed bumps. I'm a delivery driver, and the area that I deliver in is loaded with speed bumps. I have repaired my cars already twice, working on the third time. The first time it was $1,500. The second time it was $1,200. What am I supposed to do?
So you say you have front end damage. Are there any other things that you have to repair on your car? And do you have any suggestions?
Not only does it wear out my front end, it wears out my brakes, it kills my gas mileage. It's just murder. You know, I think there are much better things we could do than having speed bumps. You could just station a policeman there and give a few tickets. They'll get the word real quick. But for one mistake, everybody gets punished. And 95% of the drivers, they drive correctly. But we all must be punished. I would rather have stop signs.
Stop signs?
Stop signs would be far cheaper than speed bumps. $20,000 a speed bump. I imagine there's probably a lot of government bureaucracy that, you know, jacks the price up. I understand that. But hey, what about us taxpayers? We have to pay for this. You're killing us. You're killing us.
I hate rubber speed bumps. That I cannot lie. It makes my car go flip-flop. Then I want to cry.